Kristen. It's nice to have you both here. I'll share that coming up on April 1st, we have an inversions masterclass. So if you're interested in learning how to get upside down or adding more upside down into your practice, strengthening your core, strengthening your upper body, sign up for it. It's going to be a great time. I was at one last weekend and I learned so much and I'm still a little sore. I don't know if that's tempting or if it turns you off, but in any case, I had a lot of fun and I hope you'll join us. We'll start in child's pose today. Take a second to let anything that needs to run through your mind run through. Fill up your lungs with air and let it go. Breathe in so that your lungs expand, your ribs spread apart, and then empty all the way to the pit of your belly. One more breath just like that. Fill up and let it go. Take downward facing dog. Press down through your feet. Bend one knee, then the other. Feel every fingertip contacting your mat. And reach your tailbone straight back toward the back edge of your mat. Yeah, nice. Take another huge breath in here. And let it go. Walk your feet up to your hands. Hang in ragdoll. Let the center of your spine reach toward the ceiling and everything else hang down. Let your gaze settle at the back edge of your mat, helping to make sure that your neck is not doing any extra work right now. And on your next inhale, press down through your feet, rise all the way up to standing. Reach up, look up, extended mountain. Bring your thumbs to heart center. We'll begin our practice together with just one Om. Big inhale. Inhale, reach up, look up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in together. Let it go. One more breath, fill up. Empty completely and move to the head of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, look up between your hands and reach. Fold down. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. One more breath, fill up completely. Exhale and step or jump forward. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, press down to rise, reach back, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in and let it go. One more. Empty. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sit down. Reach up. Stay here and breathe. Sink your heels down into the mat. Sink your big toe mound straight down. Take one more breath in and then fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Right foot forward. Press down through your feet. Lift up. Then chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, left side, warrior one. Press down, rise up. When you reach the top of your breath, pause, and then bring your hands down, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Fill up. Empty completely. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. We'll flow with breath. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog, right side warrior one. Move with your breath. Press down through your feet. Rise all the way up as you inhale. Chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog. Downward facing dog, left side warrior one. Same way, using your breath to carry you up. Pause. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Fill up. Empty completely. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Bow down. Chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Press down. Lift up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Hug everything in and lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up. Exhale. Take one more big breath in. Empty completely. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose and stay. Let your weight sink into your heels. Use the strength of your arms and reach to counterbalance the weight of your back end. Stay for one more big breath in. Exhale and fold. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. With every breath, fill up completely. And as you exhale, let something go. Maybe it's heat, maybe it's tension, maybe it's a burden you're carrying. Take two more breaths. Release your hands, send yourself right back to chair. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Take one more breath. Twist it out. Inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Palms to toes, forward fold, gorilla pose. Get a nice counter stretch for your wrists. Press your tailbone up toward the sky and sink your heels into your mat. Take one more huge inhale. Let something go. Release your hands. Step back up for one more chair. You've got it. You've been here. Let your breath remind your mind that it's okay. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Let your breath flow. Let it help you stay. You've got 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Twist it out. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, fold. Take any hand bind you want, fingers to toes or palms to toes. You could also choose to take a combination between ragdoll and forward fold, moving your back through the differences between those poses. Stay here for one more breath. Release your hands and set up for crow. From the head of your mat, you can choose any variation of crow. Keep lifting up, pulling the pit of your belly in strong, hugging your knees towards center, elbows towards center. One more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Take one full inhale. Exhale completely. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Press down, rise all the way up to standing. Eagle on the right. Right arm under, right leg over. And let your breath be your primary focus as you settle in. Allow it to be playful. Allow it to be wobbly. See what happens. See what you can get up to. Press your foot down so hard into your mat. Then let the wobbles come. You got it. Stay here for one more breath. Then bring your feet down and switch sides. Left arm under, left leg over. Breath flowing. Press hard through your big toe mound. Try to bring some softness to those standing toes. 2 more breaths. Last one. Feet down. Standing leg raise on the right. Lift your right knee up in the air. You can keep it here or extend. Your choice whether you bind or let your muscles do the work. Wherever you are, turn your leg out to the right. Look over your left fingertips. With your hand on the inside of your knee, press back with your hand and press into that pressure with your knee. Stay for one more breath. Bring your knee through center. Switch your grip. Take dancing Shiva. Look over your right hand. Stay for one more breath. Then come back through center. Press your leg back for airplane pose. And if you need to come down and reset, always okay. Broaden your chest and upper back. Pull the pit of your belly in strong and open up to half moon. Left hand comes down, right arm reaching up. Reach, reach, reach. Think about lifting the the right leg as much of this. Come right from there. Stay for one more breath. Bring both feet down. That is always how I exit half moon. Every time. All right. You know, some days it's just like a little fun dance on the way out. Standing leg raise on the left. Inhale, raise your knee. You can keep it here or extend, then open to the left. Look over your right hand. And set up that strength builder, pressing into your inner thigh with your hand, pressing back into your hand with your leg. Let some fire build there. Then bring your knee through center, switch your grip, dancing Shiva. Look over your left arm. One more breath. Bring your knee back to center, press back, airplane pose. Your ab muscles do so much of the work here. Keep them firmly hugging in, hugging your ribs together. Half moon. Pull the pit of the belly in hard. Let the focus be lifting up. That lift helps to turn on some of the littler muscles on the outside of your thigh. Take one more breath. Then bring both feet down to the mat. Shake it out. Nice job. One set of standing bow or dancer on your right. Once you're firm in your foundation, lean forward, pull back with your leg. Think about hugging your back leg in towards center line. Yeah, Jason, exactly. One more big breath, expand, then feet down. Shake it out. Other side. Find your pose. Reach forward, pull back. 2 more breaths. See where it can go. Feet down. Nice job. Shake that out. Let's take tree from the head of your mat. Right foot comes to your standing left leg. You can challenge your tree with your eyes closed for the final breath. Then bring both feet down and switch sides. One more breath to challenge the pose. Then bring both feet down. Before we move on from here, take your right foot, cross it over your left leg. Fold forward. Allow your front knee to bend. Keep your back knee as straight as you can get it. This will stretch out your sciatic nerve on that back leg. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Press down through your feet and let your tailbone reach toward the ceiling, and that will intensify the stretch. Take one more breath. Press through your feet, rise up and switch. Stretch out the other side. And if you need to bring the floor closer to you in a pose like this, you could always add a block. Press down into your feet, lift your tailbone. You've got one more big breath in. Let it go. Press through your feet, rise all the way up to standing. Take extended mountain, unwrap those legs, and fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward for lizard lunge. So outside of both of your hands. From here, we're going to play for a minute or two. So you have options. You can stay up here and let this be a strengthening pose, really pressing down through the sole of your front foot, lighting up your hip flexor, etc. If you're looking for more of a release here, you can drop your back knee, settle in so that everything in your pelvic floor can relax. Try to consciously relax it and try to find some stretch down this front side of your back leg. From there, if you want more, you can turn your front foot out, take your hand to your thigh, and roll your legs, looking over your shoulder. And for even more, bend your back knee, reach back, hold onto your ankle. And you can grip your ankle whatever way your body will allow. Breathe here. One more breath. Then unwind whatever you need to. Press yourself back to downward facing dog. And we'll do the same on the other side. And since I demoed that for you, I'm going to join you on the other side so that I'm not lopsided all afternoon. So you can stay up here for some strength or take it to any level that we talked about on the other side, staying where your body wants you to stay. So if you're great in this first step, then do that. Let this provide a little bit of rejuvenation for you here. You've got 2 more breaths to play. And then you can unwind yourself. Have a seat on your mat. Right leg out, left leg in for seated single leg extension. Find a delicious stretch. Sometimes in yoga, my focus in my practice will be perfect alignment. And sometimes it will be perfect stretching or perfect what feels right for me right now. And so some days you don't need to be completely focused on having everything exactly the way a book says it should look. Focus on finding what feels good. Take one more breath on this side. And then switch sides. Let your breath remain even here. Take one more inhale. Let it go. Seated forward fold. Extend both legs long in front of you and fold forward. Take one more breath. Let it go. And now, yogi's choice, fish or an inversion of your choice. These 30-minute classes fly by so quickly. Take a few more breaths here. Take one more giant breath in and feel your ribs expanding. And empty it out completely. And find your way off of your block, unless you just want to stay there as we move towards Shavasana. It's up to you guys. If you'd like some supine twist, hug your knees into your chest, rock them to one side, and look over the opposite shoulder. Switch sides. Bring your knees back towards center. Give yourself a squeeze. And then extend everything out long for Shavasana. You have a cool eye towel by the head of your mat. Take a deep breath in, fill up, and let it go. Rest easy on your mat. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movement to your body, wiggling whatever feels good, hugging in or stretching long. Rock on to your right side. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for doing the hardest part and showing up. And then press down to rise up to a seated position. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale your thumb knuckles to heart center. We'll finish our practice today with one final Om. Deep breath in. Ah. our thumb knuckles to forehead center. Thank you both so much for practicing with me today. Together we bow our heads and say, namaste. Thank you guys. You both rocked it. I hope that you got what you needed out of 30 minutes. Oh, you're welcome.